Hey guys, I wanted to jump on here and just do a very, very brief Zoom because right after I did my live earlier, I actually had my trading guru from the course that I'm taking to learn how to trade crypto. We've been trying to connect for a Zoom, and after I got off the live, I saw his message that says, "Hey, I'm available if you want to jump on a Zoom." And so we jumped on a Zoom. Now, this is going to share with you kind of the backdrop. And, I wanted to kind of go over some more trading, nuggets that he could provide me. And so he says to me just randomly, he says, what coin do you want to focus on? He's like, just pick one and we'll go ahead and go over some of the charts and I'll show you some things. And I was like, XRP. And so we did, and he was trying to determine, like, the whole purpose of this was to determine, would this be a good time to buy? Would this be a good time to get in to XRP, on the pretense that it's going to go up? And so he brought me to the charts, and I just wanted to share this with you real quick because this was really, really cool. Earlier, I shared with you guys, this pattern right here. And I wanted to kind of go over this with you because he was showing me how to use these lines, these trend lines. And so he basically says you want to try to find the highest peaks and the lowest peaks of the points, of resistance in order to find where its next breakout is going to be. And what's interesting is if we go to the 5-minute chart and we scroll all the way out, you can see these lines that I drew. Whoa. It's trying to make me draw another one. And you can see, let me try to find, well, you can't really see it. Can you? No. Yeah, so these are the two that are basically the these triangles right here where it forms the triangle, and it's already broken out of this point of resistance is what they're referring to. And so it's at a potential breakout mode is what he was sharing with me. And he says that by, I can't remember if this has been completed yet or if he's still waiting on one more candle, but he basically said that in order to determine if this is substantiated, you need to have a candle after the one where it broke out just to kind of confirm. So I don't know if this is the one or if this is the one he was showing me earlier. But either way, he basically said that the next point of resistance is going to be at about 62 cents. And we can see that on this blue line right here. And well, that's about 61, 62 cents is what he was basically saying. I drew these lines. And the reason why is because you can go to the point right here where this candle peaked, and you here and here. And maybe that's why I should have probably raised it up. Anyhow, without getting too sophisticated, I wanted to kind of share this with you, that these are what he was showing me to kind of look at. And so this triangle right here, these two blue lines, is basically where it finds the point of resistance, and it has broken through that point of resistance. And if you go to the 5-minute chart, you can't even see it on there because all this on the 5-minute chart is sitting above the point of resistance. So if you go to the 1-hour chart, you can see all of these candles here are where it has broken through the first layer of resistance and has continued to basically gain support. And he said that the next point of breakthrough, if this sustains, because he said if it comes back down and breaks through, it'll be determined what it does from there. And that's why I think he said 7 o'clock tonight was the time period he gave me. So if you go to the 1-day chart, you can see this is where it's, zoomed out. You can see my blue lines here, where it formulated that point of resistance where it broke through. So we're basically in a point of breakout right now, because the last breakout that it had in that resistance was here, August 24th, which is interesting. That was 4 days before my dream. And so it's basically broken through that threshold. Now it has to sustain, because as you can see here, it went back down. And so that's why this has become, the point of resistance, so to speak. But I'm excited about this because we're kind of in this crucial time period now where, let me go to the 1-day chart. Yeah, we're in this time period now where, in fact, I think this might be the candle that is forming right here. And you can see it's already higher than the previous candle. I don't know, man. I'm going to let 7 o'clock roll around to determine, but right now it's looking like XRP may be breaking a point of resistance. And once again, he said the next point of resistance was going to be 62 cents was what he said. My line might be a little off, but he said 62 cents. And if it breaks through 62 cents, what did he say the last one was? I think we went to the month here. Oh, this might have been where he got that line. But the next point of resistance was somewhere in the 70s or 80s. I can't remember. But I wanted to go over this with you. In fact, I wish I had him on the line right now. This might be it right here, because he said you want to connect 3 lines or more. And that's why I had to go kind of through the middle of this one here, because in order to get this one here. And so this is probably where that is going to be. Whoops, I guess I got to unclick it. All right, so let's take a look and see where that would be. I got too many lines going on now. That's the bottom line. I'm just going to leave it at that, man. I'll let him do the deal. But point is, guys, is that what he was sharing with me was that right now, interestingly enough, that XRP is at a breakout point. And he said that this is something that, he was saying, if you were going to open up a trade on this coin right now, you're in the watching moment here where you're just needing further confirmation, because right now, he says, by all sense of appearance, it's breaking out. He said, however, in order for it to be legitimate or, solidified, if you will, then it has to, make another bar on the 1-day chart, which he said would happen at about 7 p.m. So that's what I'm looking for. But for those of you guys who are, down with this word, listen, time to pray it on through. Bottom line, let's see this thing break out and break through.